the things that you will be recommending as a Yetu?
As we speak, we only have one child.
It is a very, very critical moment for parents to be engaged. Awareness raising amongst the parents is critical because the issues that are at play are issues that can be taken care of when all stakeholders can be in a position to deliberate and to agree on certain matters. And in cases whereby we have heightened awareness raising, then we are most likely to avoid some of the pitfalls that we have. For example, early pregnancies, matters related to early marriages, or even school dropouts. These are issues that can be addressed when stakeholders look at them and address them head on, and especially the role of parents at the community level is very, very critical. If awareness is not at the community level, then we will be fighting a battle in vain. So essentially, those are the critical points we are talking about today, and we have been deliberating on. And we also took into cognizance some of the activities or initiatives by the governments, both by the national government through the Ministry of Education and even the county government, initiatives that are aimed at actually reducing barriers or enabling children to actually access education. On the part of the ministry, we underscored the role of such critical programs as KPIL and what it has done in Bungoma County in terms of ensuring that children can actually access education. We have underscored the important role of the teacher in all these matters, because when it comes to the school situation or in a school environment or ecosystem, the first person to realize if something is wrong is actually the teacher. And so the teachers also play a very, very critical role in terms of ensuring that our children are on track. We have looked at the importance of having sufficient balance in terms of staffing, so that we have teachers who are representative of both the genders. And this for the purposes that if a learner requires guidance, if a learner requires direction, they can get a direction from an appropriate teacher.
And I must say that as a county, we need to do more. Education is supposed to be a wholesome activity where it is not just about the books, but it is something from school, home, and the entire society. I'll start by looking at the young people that we have in Bungoma County. It looks like our young people are losing hope. How do we, as an education stakeholder, handle this issue of education in Bungoma County? For me, it is a social right to go to school, and it is even provided for in the Constitution. And so, as the implementers of this, how do we handle it? It is us, the teachers, us, the policymakers, and parents. Can we say that the parents are forgetting their roles? That once I take my child to school, I have found somebody to take care of my child, and then I drop the responsibility. So for me, as CEC education, I'm encouraging the parents to take up their responsibilities, that even when a child goes to school, this child should be taken care of when they come back home. A number of parents will sit down with their children and direct them on handling their school assignments, on even doing house chores.
Some parents have neglected, and therefore they have not taken up their roles as parents. And so the many cases that we witness in the county in terms of early pregnancies and school dropout, especially for the girl child, are mainly caused by parents who are not taking up their responsibilities. Of course, there we also have some element of culture, but as a network in the county, we have tried to engage key stakeholders, especially on culture issues, the FGM, that would make our girls not to continue progressing with their education, that we keep on engaging them. And so we have also looked at some of the issues that are maybe affecting education, especially for our girls in the county. But we also reckon what the county government is doing, the national government, in terms of infrastructure that they are putting up. But there are still so many gaps. Especially, we have looked at under the VCTs, vocational training institutes. The county government is trying, but we noted, especially centers that have a focus on young mothers, they do not have enough facilities to take care of their children. So that these young mothers, as they come to do courses at college, there have to be a place where these children have to be put as the mothers go to for classes. But then we realize, and we have seen, that very few of the technical colleges, the polytechnics, do not have those child centers.